of our Airbnbs here in the Hamptons in the summer. Just the summer alone, the season, we make 80 to 120,000.
The more money I come across, it's like new level, new devil.
The entrepreneurship is a roller coaster. If you're not built for the highs, you're not built for the lows.
And it's like a dream of getting signed one day, have somebody say, hey, I want to get your mixtape out there, you put some money in your pocket. That's just a loan at the end of the day, man.
I tried ATM, I tried Instagram, social media marketing, I tried trading, I tried Forex, I tried options, you can name it.
You took your last personal credit card and then you got mentorship because you knew you had to develop that skill to really get you to the next level. And now you found out the blueprint for the business. Now you're getting clients in and it's just cash flowing from there. Yeah, we can just dive right into it, man. So I recently just followed you. You can let my people know where you're from and how you got into the credit space. And from what I see, man, you're in the funding, you're in the credit just like me. And I was like, yo, we got to connect. We got to collab on that on a podcast tip. And I'm all for people that do what I do. I'm trying to learn from you on this podcast and hear your story, hear where you come from. You can introduce yourself to my peoples, man.
Word, no doubt. Appreciate that. Shit, man. My name Intact, and I've been in the credit space for about, I'd say 4 years now, man. Probably 2020. 2020, I got the HIM 500 course, like everybody else in the space, and started studying. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I come from a background of strictly music. I'm from New York. I'm Colombian. So I'm first generation here in New York, and from 15 to still, music has been everything. All I was doing was rapping. So when I was rapping, it was just full-time being an artist. It got to a point where, like, at 20, 21, money started running out. A little bit of funds that I had was going to nothing. The little day jobs that I had was going to the studio time that was making a song that was making no money for me. So I had no money at the end of the day. And 2 plus 2 wasn't equaling 4, it just wasn't math, and the shit that I needed to change, and then that's where I stumbled upon like Ty Lopez courses, and bro, I tried everything. I tried ATM, I tried Instagram, social media marketing, I tried trading, I tried Forex, I tried options, I tried buying and reselling cars, like you can name it. I've tried everything. And then at the end of the day, man, the only thing that stuck with me was like the credit courses that I bought. I went back, circled back, and then I'd say like 2, 3 years ago, I went 100% in on everything. I went 100% in on it, and I ended up automating the credit repair. I got a team in the Philippines now that they handle day-to-day operations. I'm just the face of the company now. I onboard and just manage the company. There's a difference between working in the business and working on the business. So once you got to the
100%.
scale on the business was when I started focusing on funding. As soon as funding came in, you already know that's a different type of bag we touch, and things started changing up. And thank God, we're here today, making it do what it do, and we came from a surrounding where nobody thought, at the end of the day, I'd be doing this. Look at me,
Exactly, man.
Nobody thought I'd be doing this shit. So it was like the fact that I got into this and I was good, I've been a star student in most of my mentorship. So it just comes to show, if you don't give up, man, and you keep going, you keep pursuing, you do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter what lane it is,
Yeah, we have a similar background, man. From making music as a teenager with them dreams, it gets to a point where it's like, you're tired of exaggerating. You just want to live that life for real.
It was also that,
bring these lyrics to life.
I don't got much to talk about at the time.
Yeah.
You don't got shit right now. What the fuck we gonna talk about? So it was like,
and it's like a dream of like getting signed one day. Maybe somebody finds you, or you go to enough open mics to like have somebody say, hey, I want to get your mixtape out there, sign you, put some money in your pocket. But that's just a loan at the end of the day, man. So we figured out this credit game. It's a whole epiphany. Like, damn, we could sign ourselves for real. And a way less interest rate than these rappers got to pay these labels, at the end of the day, man.
If only I had 100,000. If I had 100,000 right now, I swear to God, I'd blow up. All right, bro, let me show you how to get 100,000 real quick,
Exactly.
Like real quick. We'll get this money out of them real quick. And guess what, man? They ain't even gonna ask you for no pay stubs. They gonna ask you for no statements, because guess what? You're gonna follow my blueprint. I got a golden blueprint, my boy. I'm telling you, you follow this step by step, you're gonna see life change. You see the access to money so easy, so fluently. As long as you're teachable and coachable, anyone could do this, man. Anyone.
Hell yeah. So you say you got started when you was doing some mentorships. Would you remember you said Ty Lopez and then you got into the Him
Yeah.
500s pretty much?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so like, do you
I
remember
got a
like,
couple more on the side. I got a couple personal branding one-on-ones. Man, it's just reinvesting yourself. Just reinvesting yourself and keep learning. Always keep learning. The second you stop learning is the second you stay too content. You know, there's always something you don't know at the end of the day.
was this your first business venture, like as far as credit repair, or did you?
I mean, you could say I tried, like I told you, I tried everything. I tried e-commerce, I
Yeah,
tried buying
18.
machines, I tried a whole bunch of shit that I failed at. And then at the end of the day, the only one that stuck with me and I understood the whole game was the credit game. Cause like it made sense, you know? It made sense that you could take the same mentality and codes that you learn from on the streets and implement it, and it's like it's the same exact thing. The banks are the same exact way. You gotta have people backing you up. You gotta have people talking good about you. That's how you're gonna get the best number. That's how you're gonna get the best price. That's how you're gonna get people to give you money willingly. So it was like a game that I sort of already understood. So once I realized, I was like, oh my God, this is the same thing. It was easy. I jumped right into it, maxed out my last personal credit card. It was 2000.
Word.
My boy Tay G's mentorship. He had dropped a video with Bandman Kevo. So
Yeah.
he dropped the video with Bandman Kevo, and then like he got into some shit with Bandman Kevo. So the video got dropped. But like while the video was
Yeah.
up, we managed to start this mentorship. And it was like 20 to 50 of us in this group, man. Everyone paid like 2 to 5,000. It was like the first time I was in a group where it's like, oh, this isn't no $500,000. We paid 2,000 this time. You know, it's like at the time I
Yeah.
paid a lot of money. This is a lot of money. Let me see what this is. And that's where I learned basic credit repair. That's where I automated everything. That's where I learned the first bit of personal branding. That's where I learned that like, you really gotta work on the image more than anything, you know. People buy through their eyes. And as long as you back up what you say you back up and we really give these people results, we're not just we're not someone
Yeah.
faking anything, you know. We're actually giving people results. We're actually making money off this. We actually left a certain lifestyle to now live this lifestyle, and we're doing it here. We're living proof, you know.
Yeah, I always like to ask people step-by-step process of really how they got in this game so the people listening can ultimately like follow those same steps. You took your last personal credit card and then you got mentorship because you knew you had to develop that skill to really get you to the next level. And now you found out the blueprint for the business. Now you're getting clients in and it's just cash flowing from there, right? Like, I want to hear about pretty much any difficulties you had in the credit space and how you kind of overcame it because I've been through my fair share of like we get results and then the results slow down and things switch up. I had to invest in more information. I gotta get another mentorship to really learn like what's still working because some of the old traditional stuff gets played out. Like you can buy these little templated letters and stuff and you could have like the VA is trying to finesse you and like not show up and go, you have had to fire people. I want to hear a little bit about some of the struggles you had to have as that entrepreneur because I'm checking out your page. I'm like, yo, he's winning. He's winning. You know what I'm saying? Everything's smooth. But like tell the people like a little bit of behind the scenes.
Dog, I mean, social media, social media. You're gonna get the highlights of everybody's life. At the end of the day, when you look at that front page, you're gonna get the highlight of everything. And behind the scenes is where the nitty-gritty happens, man. I always tell everybody, as a business owner, man, 95% of the work is behind the scenes. Like I swear to God, man, like all the grunt work that we put in is when no one's looking. When no one's looking. And this is where we run into the most problems, merchant processors, like you said, firing people, chargebacks. You telling a VA not to file FTC reports on everything because now that's technically not the right way to do credit repair. You're just put in fraud for everything. Then just start doing other stuff and look back into the system and realize they've still been FTC in for 3 months. And like now you got to fire them and find a new VA and train that VA. And I've been through it all, man. I've been through all of it. I've been scammed. I bought mentorships where like you said, I learned a little bit. You gave me just enough to know that there's something here, but you didn't give me the sauce. You didn't give me no data points. You didn't tell me exactly what to put on this application. So, or you only sold me what worked for you and not what's gonna work for everybody. Because a lot of people sell
Yeah.
mentorship on what worked for them because they did it, but not everyone is in that position. I bought a
Yeah.
mentorship where someone got funded, the guy got funded, but he already had six figures in his bank account. Of course, you got high limits. Well, none of us have that in our bank accounts. How are you gonna help us? So it was like it took going through certain mentorships and paying certain people and getting scammed and going through VAs and firing, and it's what it is, man. You're gonna end up maxing the cars out again. You're end up gonna get another loan, and I had to just convince one of my boys to become a credit partner. If you know what that means, we just added him on the operating,
Yeah.
and then we used his SSC and my
Get the
EIN.
bag.
Got another 50 under his name, paid my personal off, got funded again under my name, same company. So
Mm.
I went through everything. I've been in every single position a client has been in. I've been in full debt. I understand it. I understand that you don't want to do debt consolidation. I understand you don't want to do bankruptcy because over here on this side, we strategize and there's always something that we could do. We really put your mind to it and be resourceful. So not everything's rainbows, man. The entrepreneurship is a roller coaster. If you're not built for the highs, you're not built for the lows.
Yeah, man. People got to know. And that's the message I really want to put out there. What I've noticed, like the more money that touch my account, the more money I come across, it's like new level, new devil. And I'm like, oh, it's like God is testing you. You really built for
Yeah.
this? You want the nice things? It costs more than just the money. It's like, it might cost you your sanity if you don't have it all together, if you're not on top of it. I look at the things that I managed to get and I'm like, yeah, I got to work a little harder to keep this up. I got to use my brain. It's forcing me to afford these things out of my creativity. I got to think. Got to work smarter, wake up earlier, things of that nature to really earn these things and maintain them. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to post the results. I love posting my results, but what really like makes me happy is seeing the results from my clientele. And I work so hard to make sure everybody's happy and everybody's a win-win situation. Like, what is the experience working with you? Because I know you take them through the credit process, and then you have some one-on-one mentorships, and then you do the funding. What is the process and experience working with you and your team?
Man, it depends what type of angle you approach this at. If you're coming strictly for a service, strictly for credit repair, you're gonna get credit repair. Everyone's gonna get treated as such as you come forward as such. So if you come forward as a client, then you're gonna get treated as a client. You come here for a service and you get a service. You sign up for credit repair, we're gonna delete those negative items. And along the way, I'm gonna be giving you some tips and some things and basically a whole little mini blueprint that you're gonna know on how to now control yourself with your personal credit and not ruin anything while I'm fixing it, and maybe give you some primaries and accounts you could sign up that are gonna help you. But for the most part, you're just gonna be here for credit repair. If you come for funding, it's a little better of an experience because now it's business owner to business owner. Now I'm learning about your industry. Now we end up vibing and you realize I'm here to help you because the more money you make, the better for me. So the better the result you get, the more you're hype and you're excited because I'm in this industry, I'm investing in this, I'm gonna do this with it. Like I haven't been approved. Like if you do this, you're gonna be my guy. So you start getting a lot of networking in the funding space and you meet some valuable people. So that's interesting because we're networking and we're meeting a whole bunch of people and it's a vibe. You get money, I get money, we're all happy. Everyone's happy at the end of the day. Now, if you come in as a mentor for a mentorship, you better buckle up because this is a lot. This is a lot coming towards you. And I've had people pay for mentorships and then delete my number. Like, keep the
Word?
money. Yeah, like it's too hard. And I'm like, what'd you think?
Word.
Like you paid for like, what'd you think? I gave you homework. I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna be like, look, by next call, I want you to do this, do that, have this open, pay for that. Like, and if you don't have it, then what are you doing? You're wasting my time. You paid me to tell you exactly what to do, and you're not doing it. And then when I'm
So
giving you homework and now you don't do it, now you want to ignore me because you know I'm gonna bug you about the homework. And then it gets to a point where that has happened. So if you come in as a student, no, it's a lot of work. Because I'm grabbing all 7 mentorships that I've got and bundling this up into one little package and grabbing the best little chunk from everybody that I know. And then I'm actually giving you VAs. I'm actually giving you bankers. I'm actually doing the applications with you. I'm hand on hand with it. It's not a course that you watch the video and you have a fucking question that there's no answer to. Now you got to ask
Right.
in the group chat. Now you got to work. No, you got access to my phone number, man. You got one-on-one FaceTime me whenever you want. We're here to win together. So it's like you get a big brother with it. You get a big brother that's already been through it. And if you go to school with your big brother, you're good because everybody know your big brother and you're good and everybody lets you walk in the hallways. There's no problems. So it's like when you want to take the elevator, you want to take the stairs. You take the mentorship with me, you're gonna take an elevator. I might still
Yeah.
see you at the top, but we're gonna be there a lot longer.
I feel you. So we're gonna wrap up in a little bit. I do want to hear about some of the success stories that you've had. I mean, you recall, you can mention whatever numbers you want to mention, like as far as one of your students, how much you got your students funded and how much maybe you got funded between personal and business funding. What are some of the results people should know about you when they visit your page?
Man, I just off zero APR cards. I got my mom to retire. We started Airbnbs in the Hamptons, in Colombia. And just the summer, just one of our Airbnbs here in the Hamptons in the summer, just the summer alone, the season we make 80 to 120,000, just one house. So it's like I got her to leave the daily nail salon. I got her
Yeah.
to leave the nail salon. She got arthritis, so the fingers weren't fitting in the scissors anymore. And she's a mother. She's been cleaning the house her whole life anyways. Like the only thing that you
Right.
gotta do with Airbnb is maintain that house clean and have a good house. It's like we do 1 or 2 thousand a night with it. So,
Sheesh.
just off zero AP.
Airbnb in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
That's lit. Damn.
Uh-huh.
And you did that off of business credit.
Yeah. Yeah. We got the
Sheesh.
pool redid. Now we're getting a sauna put in right now. Outdoor sauna. They got the barbecue pit. Like it's like, yeah, we get groups of like 13, 14 people. They come bring
How
private
much
chef.
how much business funding you was able to accumulate for your business before you decided to take that risk to grab that?
Not a lot. I think we started cause I had got her probably like just around like 75K,
Wow.
and just with those zero APR cards, she went and refurnished, paid for the pool, paid for the Bluestone, and we got that done, and on the other hand, I left 9 to 5 100% 3 years ago doing this. It's a blessing that I wake up on my own schedule. No one tells me what to do. I go to the gym when I want. I work when I want. And I understand that there might be days where I work 12 hours and I don't make a cent. That's okay. That's fine. Because I signed
Yeah.
up for this life. I signed up for a type of lifestyle that I want to raise, turn my hustle up. Cool. We're in it hour because now we see a different type of money that people don't see. We got freedom. We got freedom to a point
Exactly.
where the decision is based off me. If I fall, it's because of me. It's not because of no one else's fault. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'm falling for nothing.
Exactly, exactly, man. We're gonna end up on that note for now. I want to get you on more podcasts. I like to speak to people that talk my language at the end of the day, man. I could talk credit and funding all day, every day. And like I said, like I just started following you. I was like, bro, this guy, I gotta tap in. I gotta tap in. He knows what's up. You're obviously winning out here. Congrats to all your success and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue to work and continue networking at the end.
Much love, much love. I appreciate you for reaching out. Just being able to go one business owner to another and no animosity, no competition. We just here trying to spread the word and trying to help people and show people that it don't matter who you are, what you look like, what you've been through. If you want to get into space, you could do it. There's no certificate you need. There's nothing you need but a little bit of money, pay a mentor, pay the right mentor, learn the game, implement. Watch yourself grow. Keep your
100%.
chin out high and don't let the L's phase you, baby, because the W is way bigger.
Exactly, exactly, man. Hey, I want you to clearly let these people know exactly how they can follow you, websites, Instagrams, all of that stuff. Let the people know.
Word. So you guys can follow me, Instagram, the real underscore intact. That's the real underscore intact. just IG. Everything's on IG right now. No other platform. So if anyone else on another platform is hitting you up, don't answer. That's not me. It's strictly IG. Make sure it's my IG. There's a couple fakes. So you guys can see everything there. The Instagram says it all. My highlights got all the results. You guys see the lifestyle. You see what we're doing, and you guys see that we're growing and we're implementing new strategies every single day to make sure this company moves more efficiently and more fluently. And we're reaching for the stars, baby. And you guys gonna see. Just follow the page, and eventually you're gonna tap in. I'm gonna keep posting the stories, and I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep showing y'all the wins. If you guys want to join the money team, that's on y'all.
100%, man. 100%, man. Like I said, man, it's Delete King 850 where you can follow me at. Tap in with him. You need credit repair, need funding, him or me, whatever. Just get in tune. Get your life together. Get straight, you know? I appreciate it, man. Bro, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to tap back in with you. And yeah, man, be cool. Be smooth, man.
All right, big dog. Appreciate it.